It's your boy Bemore Photos back at y'all with another video. What's up, people? And today we're going to be I'm going to be reviewing your photos that you've taken. So just to recap, last week I asked everyone to send me photos of what their best photo, their favourite photos was, and I said I was going to put it in a mini YouTube review. I tried to limit it as much as I can, but we've got 10 photos to go through, so I'm not going to hesitate and jump straight into it. But before I do, please like, comment and subscribe. And while I'm rating the images, I'd love for you to rate them below and give me your thoughts on what you think. Okay, so before I go into the interview process, I was going to just give you a step into how I'm going to review. So basically I'm going to say what I like about the image first. I'm going to say what I would what I don't like or what I would change second, and last I'll give it my rating overall. Let me just start with a little point here. There's no bad images here, and this is only my preference. You can either take what I say or you can just dismiss it and do think how you want to think. It's not law. It's only my preference, my view. So without that being said, let's get into it. Okay, so the first images we got here is by J.Cole Photo. Wow. Okay, this image is a very vibrant image. I love the bus blur. I love the lights glimmering from Tower Bridge. I love this blue lighting you've got from the arch. Even the shard in the background. There's a lot going on in this photo. It is really a feast for the eyes. This image, I remember I used to take images like this a couple while ago. Like these were all the rage in London, doing these bus blurs. Oh, this is a perfect. I love the composition. The composition is great. I love the way you got this. You got the Tower Bridge rail kind of leading into leading you straight into the photo. You've also got these people walking. Those are the only things that are kind of annoying. I'll tell you that I dislike. The people with the bike walking towards me, they're okay, but I wish they wasn't there. I wish that white line you see that's going through them, I wish that white line was I could see that all the way. That's probably my only gripe, I'd say. I'm looking around, look at the sky. Sky looks fine. The bus looks really cool. That level of blur he's got is really nice. You know, it could be longer, it could be shorter, but it's a nice length of blur. This image is really good. I like the colour of Tower Bridge. I wonder what that would look like. It makes me want to kind of jump in the editing process and see what I could change. Maybe what I would tone down is the blue. The blue is really overpowering. You've got the blue sky, you've got the blue rail, you've got the blue ambient lighting on the road, you've got the blue arches. Maybe I'll just take the blue down a touch. I'm not sure. I'd have to see how it looked. But apart from that, great image. I'd give this a 3.5 to 4. Maybe a 4, leaning towards a 4. 3.5 to 4 out of 5. Okay. So great job, J.Cole. Alright, on to the next photo. And we've got a photo by Danny1 Photography Creative, and this is a reflection shot of St. Paul's Cathedral. He's used a puddle gram. I like the reflection, I like the composition, I like the reflection. That's what's got me on this one, the reflection. It's really kind of got a vintage look, which I like. Yeah, it's a really nice image. It's really gritty. It's got that gritty texture with the water. You've got I love the way the Tower Bridge is not. I mean, not so Tower Bridge. St. Paul's Cathedral is not it's not super mirrored, and then it just fades into this kind of silhouette of the at the top. Yeah, really, I love the angle. He's gone for a different angle, which probably everyone would go for that straight kind of, you know, mirrored look that we see all the time, and that's what I think draws me to this image more, is that it's not your average reflection puddle shot of St. Paul's. He's gone for a really yellow tones, which do work with the blue. Kind of works with the blue. I feel like the blue of the clouds are a bit, I don't know what's going on with the clouds. They don't look great. The clouds are looking mushy, really noisy, like lots of noise going on. I don't know what's going on with the clouds, but all in all, it's a good image. There are a few things that I would change. Maybe I'd get rid of the there's two people at the bus stop. I'd only have one person at the bus stop. Maybe get rid of the guy who's looking at the newspaper, and just keep the woman in the red. I think it's a woman. Yeah, a woman in a reddish coat. I would. What else would I do? I'd find a way to make those clouds a bit more realistic. Either bring some new clouds in, or bring in a new sky, because I think that sky would, except for that tree, that sky would be easy, because kind of bring in some different kind of clouds. The foreground with this, he's got this kind of, I think that's the fountain. That's kind of you kind of got it reflected. I suppose I'm trying to think what else you could have done with that. Only thing is straighten it, but yeah, you've done well with this situation. It's a decent photo. I like the grittiness of it. I like the vintage gritty look. So yeah, for this photo I'll give it around you go for like a 2.5 to 3 out of 5. Yeah, so it needs a bit of work, but all in all, good job, well done. Okay, so we're moving on to the next photo, which is from Marco.Presente, and we've got this stunning drone shot. This shot is really good. I like a lot that's going on here, and I can see this also being used in, like, you know, a magazine to advertise, you know, like leisure and tourism, a beautiful beach. This is a stunning photo. This is really cool, and you've got that boat going through. Oh, this is peak stuff here. This is going to a 4. This image is going to a 4 out of 5 kind of image. This image is, the composition is great. You've got the rock in the middle, and you've got the way the kind of beach leads to it. You've also got that boat going through, which adds just a bit more spice. You've got the other rock, which it just gives it that balance, so it's not. And then you've got these kind of nice, you can see through the water, you can see the rocks, you can see dark patches, you can see, like, oh, this image has got some spice. No, this image is lovely. I think this is a great image, and there's not much I can think that I would change. Like, if I was going to change things, it would be like maybe the color grading on how he edited it, because obviously it's not my style, that's his style, but this is a sort of image that magazines can use, and they would advertise things, and you can make money off this image, no doubt. So great job, definitely a 4 to 5 star image. Great stuff. I love the boat. Let me know in the comments, Marco, how did you know the guy in the boat? Did you like set this shot up with him, or was it just a random boat that you saw and you managed to have your drone up in the air at the right time? I would love to know how you did this. So, but great job. Okay, moving on to the next image. Woo! Okay, we've got this image by Nubia Laudimi. I can't pronounce this name. Sorry, excuse me. It's Nobir Laulini. Wow, this image is stunning. This image is the sort of image I like. What's with all the blue, guys? Every image is just crazy blue. Okay, but yeah, this image is, wow. You've got these leading lines, which you know I love my lines, so this is right up my street. You got that curve going on the top, and everything just points north, and the sky just. I would love to know what this image looks like if you kind of like basically. The only thing I would probably change, because everything else is just spot on, is basically if I crop the sky and the lines just kept going through to the top of the page, so there was no sky, it just went straight to the top of the page, and then the top of the composition, and there was no, basically there was no, it was just lines going through. I would love to see what that looked like. Yeah, the editing looks clean, spot on. I think this image could be used in so many ways, advertising as well. Again, another high-end image, really nice quality, really symmetrical. You've got the symmetry almost perfect. I can see it's a bit, I don't know if it's a bit off, but that side is, the right side is a bit cropped tighter than the left side. So yeah, maybe that would be one thing that I don't know if the symmetry was, if it was a harder image to get symmetry, because I can see the middle now, it kind of twists. So yeah, you did great, you did good. Yeah, this image is another 3.5 to 4 star image. Great stuff, lovely clean shot. Could definitely see this being used in an ad or a magazine easily, definitely. Great stuff. Okay, moving on. Okay, so the next image is by Phil CHNBC. Right, it's just by Phil CHNBC. I will put all the names of the people whose images with the video, so don't worry. Yeah, so this image is nice. I like this image. I like the lights, the way the lights are shaped. I like the trains going in. I love the floor, the reflection of the lights. Yeah, this is a Bemore sort of image. This is something I would do. I love the shininess. The reflection is just like like you got the reflection going on, and it just looks really cool. So the only gripes I really have is that I don't think it's straight, and that's annoying. It annoys me that I don't think it's straight. I'm looking at the lines, I'm looking at the lights, and something's off. I don't know if the station is like that, but something's just not off. Also, that doesn't take away that the image is, that doesn't take anything away from the image, but I would love to know if the station was not straight or you were slightly off in your composition. Also, another thing I would change, I would try and get those trains to be a bit more, a bit more blur in them. They're a bit, I can still kind of see the trains. I'd love to see the line just straight beaming line. That's just me being nitpicky. I love the way you got the guy standing there as well with his backpack waiting for the train. That's really cool. I feel like there's a lot of empty space in front of me, and that's a bit, I don't know, I feel like something could be there to make it better. Maybe someone standing there looking towards the camera. I don't know, there's like another photographer or a person waiting. You got a guy there, but I feel like this space in front of the platform just feels really empty. Even though you got the lights reflected, I would like to see something like there, someone there, put yourself there. Yeah, that's the only thing I'll change. This image is, I'll give it like a 3 to 3.5. Yeah, it's a good image. Great, good image. Love it. Solid shot, Phil. Okay, moving on. So we're gonna go to the next shop. This is by Adamsturino, and this looks like a photo. I'm not sure where it is, but Adam, could you let us know where this photo was taken? But yeah, this image looks really good. I love the depth in this image. The depth is just what got me. Like, I'm looking down and I can see all those people, I can see all those shops, all those you know, all those people shopping and the stuff on the side. Oh, it just takes me in, and I'm just floating into this image, and I'm just like, oh, this looks so good. I love the way you focus on that building in the background. That's also really cool. And I love the way there's like rags, and not rags, but the roofs of these tents, these capes, these tents, and you've got just really inviting, a really cool shot. This is like a photojournalism, you know. This is like you're taking shots and you're capturing the place, what it's like, and you're giving people a sample of what it's like to be there. And I feel like I'm there, and I'm just like, I can see lots of people shopping, and I just feel like it's gonna be so crazy, and it looks hot and warm, and everyone's just like shopping, looking for little bits to take home from their holiday and stuff. I'd love to know where this was taken. I'm guessing like somewhere like, I don't know, I have no idea. Somewhere Asian countries. But I do love, one thing I don't know is, I would like to see more of the people's faces, but then I like the way you haven't given me that. It's like, it makes me want to see that, so it makes me want to see more from this place, which is a good thing, but it makes me want to go there as well, and just experience this culture, this place. So really cool image. Yeah, really vibrant, really lots going on. Love the context. Yeah, so Adam, if you're watching, let me know where this photo was taken. Would love to know. Out of 5, this is a solid shot. I'm giving it 3 to 3.5 out of 5. Good shot, really good shot. Alright, moving on. Okay, so the next shot is by Skills on Insta, and this is a drone shot, and I like what he's tried to do here. Like, I love the way you've drawn a drone shot basically of the skate park, and you've got this guy just about to go in, and you've got this other guy. I think, is he filming him, or is he just looking on his iPad? I think he's filming, I'm not sure. I love the shadows. I love the way the skate park looks like, kind of like it's inside out. It looks like, because you've got it so flat, straight down, it looks like it's coming out rather than going down, and that's really kind of like an illusion. I love that kind of illusion you got going on. I love the graffiti, Wu-Tang, that's dope as well. So yeah, you've got some really cool things going on in this image. What I would say is that the composition doesn't kind of add anything to this thing. Like, you've captured it, but it doesn't stop anyone. It doesn't look creative. It doesn't look like it looks like you've captured it, but you haven't made any use of the composition to accentuate the image anymore. Like, someone else could go and take the same image and it would look exactly the same. It's hard for me to see what kind of spin you've put on it. I think I would want to know what it looks zoomed out a bit more, to kind of capture more of the skate park and more of the what they call it, the thing where it goes in. I'd like to yeah, I'd love to see more of that. I feel like he could have done a bit. There's a bit more to see. I would like to see more of the skate park. Maybe capture them more, or maybe zoom in more on the guy going into the. I keep forgetting what this thing's called. Oh, I should know because my son used to skateboard. Anyway, but yeah, going into the the skate area. The skate area. But yeah, this is a good image. I'm gonna give this image a 2.5. It just needs a bit more work. It needs a bit more. I would like to see more what the composition was. I feel like there was more there, and I'm not getting that from this image. I feel like there's more to make it more wow, more of an impactful image. It's a good image, but I feel it needs a bit more tweaking to make it a great image. Okay, thank you. Right, moving on. So this next image is by Bacchus Demetrius, Bacchus_photography on Instagram. Okay, so this image is, I'm guessing, Iceland or somewhere. I'm not sure where this image was taken, but I do like the reflection. It looks a bit like, it looks crazy. You can see he's not just mirrored the image, because you can see that on the left hand side it's not mirrored that top mountain. But what I like about the image is how clean the image is. Really clean, and you don't see images. Well, you don't see this every day unless you're living in these countries, So really cool. The water mirrored, crazy, great, nice stuff. What I don't like about these images is that I kind of see them all the time, and once you've seen one, they're kind of seen them all. They're kind of like, a lot of people do these shots and they don't speak to me personally. They don't speak to me, and that's just maybe a personal preference. Someone else may love these short shots, but for me, I'm just like, it's a great mirrored reflection of a mountain. Cool stuff, but I'm not really a super fan of these shots, and for that reason, it doesn't rate really high. I'll give this like a 2.5 out of 5. It's not really my cup of tea, but someone else, they may love it. But great job anyway. Well done, Bacchus. Thanks for sending that in. Okay, moving on to the next image. We've got this image by Hayriche, Hayriche on Insta, and he sent in this shot. I'd love to know what you took this shot on. It looks like you took it on a mobile phone or something. Is it taken on a mobile phone? Anyway, it doesn't matter. Camera's a camera, and I love the way you've got this like railing with this person standing there, and then you've got like another railing on the top. I love the simplicity of this shot. It's really simple. You framed it really nice. I love the framing. I would like to make those whites pop a bit more. I would want the whites to pop, and I'd want to see more. I would want this person to be really small and zoom out, and you see just loads of railings, and just not bring it out more. I don't know if you had a wide angle lens to do that, but I think that would make this image look even just crazy. Like you got all these railings and levels of this floor, and you've got a person standing in the middle, and it just shows the scale of this location. So yeah, it's a really cool image. Yeah, I do like the simplicity. I feel like the camera you had you couldn't pick up the detail of this person's face. Like, I feel like you needed a bit of a higher resolution camera to get the details, because her face just feels like it's gone to mush, a bit mushy, and the details are kind of gone. But other than that, I'd like to see more zoomed out, get more of the location, and kind of make this person small. But other than that, I do like this image. Good shot. I'll give this like a 2.5 out of 5. Yeah, 2 to 2.5. It's not good. It's a nice shot. Needs more of a wow factor to make it a great shot. But yeah, good stuff. Okay, moving on to the next image. We've got this image. This is the last image, and it's by Sharnifaisal. I think I said that correctly. And I think this is in India somewhere. And I think, wow, this image looks really cool. Now, what I like about this image is that I don't know if it's a filter or if that's the editing, but it feels like it's taking me back in time. Like, you've got this beautiful building that's in front, and then you've got these people sitting down, everyone's having a good time, and you've got these reflections on the marble floor, I think it's marble, and you've just got like this kind of warm tone to it, and it just makes me feel like I don't know, it just makes me feel like it just feels warmth. I feel warmth from this image. I feel like I've been transported to another place in time, and it makes me want to go there. And I love the feel. I love the feel of people taking selfies. You got people walking around. You got some guy taking a picture of his family, and you just captured all these moments in this one shot. And yeah, I love the feel of this shot. Like, there's something about it. It's really cool. So what I would change, I think it's a bit off. Something's wrong with I think the alignment's a bit off. I don't know if it's the camera or you took it through like this little hexagon type thing, and you was just slightly to the right and to the left. Other than that, you've got like the nice tones. I feel like the editing, I don't know if that's a filter. It feels like a filter's been used. I don't know if that's your editing style. I would tweak it a bit. Some of the details being lost. I think you're taking this with a mobile phone, and I can kind of see the details are not as crispy, and that kind of adds to the actual feel. But I feel like I would like to see if it was shot, what it would look like if it was a sharper, cleaner image. It might have a better impact to deliver that feel. Yeah, really nice image, really cool. Yeah, nice. Great stuff. I'll give this this is a solid shot. 3. This is 3. This is a 3 out of 5. Okay, and that's the final image. So there you go, guys. I reviewed all your images. Thanks for all those people that sent them through. I really appreciate that. Now, yeah, so now it's your turn to review them. So I want you to write in the comments what you would give each image, and if you sent your images, shout out to all you guys. I will leave timestamps below. I'd love to hear from you what you think. If you think my review was fair, if you think I was wrong, I'd love to like have that conversation with you in the comments. So jump in the comments, let me know your thoughts. And I don't want this video to be like the longest video ever, so I'm just gonna cut it here. Thanks for all the subscribing, likes, comments, and I'll see you in the comments. Okay, thanks for watching. Peace.
Run it, hands in the air now, hands in the air, run it.